This is my answer to everything.
How you guys doing? Bob LaChance, Chris the Drummer Bowles from PreforeclosureDailyGrind.com and ShortSaleDailyNews.com. How you guys doing today? This week we have we actually have about 3 different tips we're going to go over. But the first one is how to get an extension from Aurora on a foreclosure. Okay, we have a property that we're working on. They go through a couple different steps and a couple different stages actually that Chris is going to talk about, and then I'll interject because I talked to one of the loss mitigators late on Thursday, I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Chris.
Well, first thing is they'll have, once they get the file in and they get the offer in, they get it set up on the file, they get it prepped to be assigned to a negotiator, and then if there is a upcoming foreclosure date, when they get to within 5 days of that foreclosure date, at that point a team of
5 business days though.
5 business days, right. They get to within those 5 business days, there's a team of people that review the file basically to come to the decision of, is this going to be worth our while to postpone the foreclosure and continue with the short sale. So.
Okay, and I talked to Stacy, which is one of the loss mitigators within Aurora, okay, no last names. Okay, and she did tell me that the underwriter, once it gets to the final step, the underwriter has a decision-making ability within 24 to 48 hours prior to the foreclosure date that is set. So just know that, so you guys can set expectations with everyone involved. So make sure that you follow up at that 24-hour mark and that 48-hour mark, or 48 then 24-hour mark. Okay, so that's very important within Aurora. Okay, a couple other tips. There's some other tips there. All right, one other tip was a great one. I just got off the phone with a fellow agent / investor, and they do a lot of national loss mitigation work. Okay, and this tip is gonna be for all of the, everyone who does loss mitigation work like Chris and I, okay, for other people, whether it's an investor or agent. But when you guys are doing that and you have your upfront agreement, if I agree with Chris that, hey, guess what, I'm only gonna make 2% of whether it's your commission, or 2% if I'm doing it for a real estate agent or investor, sorry, 2% of the total profit on resale, whether the resale's today, tomorrow, next year, whatever it is. Bottom line is, whatever we agree on, be happy with what you make. Don't expect any more. Even if the person that you're doing work for or with, okay, gets a huge profit like this, who cares? Put that out of your mind. Be happy with what you make and what your agreement states. Okay, that is huge. Reason being, I just got a call, good buddy of mine, got a call, and they were a little rattled that the person that they did the negotiation for, they got an unbelievable negotiated price to buy the property, okay? And he was just a little upset that the person he was negotiating for wasn't going to give him a little extra, okay? So just don't over-expect anything. That way, you won't be let down.
Right, and if it's in writing, if you've agreed in writing to a certain amount, well then, period, that's it.
That's
what you're going to get.
That's a good tip. Make sure you guys know that. Just be happy with what you get. Another one is, buddy Jacob Hale out there out in California. He's a real estate agent, good dude. It's kind of a funny story. I was sitting in a sushi restaurant with a business partner, Patrick, and a couple other, we run a coaching program also with Than Merrill and Paula Sajan. And guy was driving by and he noticed us from our videos. So it's pretty cool. So if you guys are doing any advertising out there, whether you're an agent or an investor, YouTube is powerful. Okay, YouTube is powerful. I was in San Diego, California. I live in Connecticut. Okay, I was pretty surprised when someone drove by and said, "Hey, that's a Pre-Foreclosure Daily Ground, guys."
From a YouTube video.
From a YouTube video. So it's powerful marketing. Okay, so if you guys do a lot of marketing, whether you're an agent or an investor, make sure you guys use YouTube. Right?
Definitely.
Cool. And Chris,
what's
the name of your band? Columbia Fields, right?
Columbia Fields, yeah.
One of the best bands.
We're also on YouTube as well. So.
Exactly. There you go. So anyway, Bob LaChance, Chris the Drummer Bowles with this week's Pre-Foreclosure Tip of the Week. You guys have a fantastic week. If you guys want to check out our online short sale management tool, ManageMyShortSale.com. Right up there, the best short sale management tool going, and it's getting incorporated with our CRM, which is the top CRM out there in the business. Whether you're an agent or investor, it's FinerSolution.com. You guys have a fantastic week.